be a successful party.
Now, where are my precious little angels?
I know where I'd like them to be.
Look what we found in the garden.
Man!
Is this horrible crocuses? Why is it breathing?
Obvious the poor fools couldn't run fast enough.
What do you mean, why did we bring them? They're breeding, aren't they? Besides, you don't expect us to come to the ball without escorts, do you? We might get pounced on in the dark and carried off with a bit of rock.
Well, you needn't worry about that. If anybody pounced on you from the dark, they'd drop you like a shot as soon as they saw you in the street, like.
Oh, I don't know how you can stay there and insult my precious little angels like that.
Oh, it's easy. He just opens his mouth.
Oh, shut up and let's go inside. Where the ticket's mother's got them coming here?
Well, there seems to be a slight mistake.
Mistake?
Yes, there's only one ticket.
This one.
Yes, I had an accident with the rest.
Hold this.
What are you doing with a ticket?
Stand on that, sweetheart. Is anyone going in there? Look, it's me, the prince is expecting a visit of love.
Oh, in which case I better go in next time.
And what do you mean by that remark? I'll have you know, I could have been the biggest thing in Hollywood screen history with my looks.
Yes, but they found King Kong first.
Oh, you two will never get in up this way.
Hey, I'm freezing. I'm not be standing in the draft.
You are. Close your mouth, Magoo.
What I meant to say is we've got to find a way to outwit this footman over here. Here. See those two old dears over there? They got in past the security. Go and check their handbags. Oh, come on, you lot.
Come back! Come back!
Miss Paris Hilton and Mr. Tel Aviv Hilton. We're very sorry, Mr. Tel Aviv Hilton will not be with us this evening. He is fully occupied.
Oh, you're hot.
Mr. David Beckham and Mrs. Posh Spice Beckham.
David's ever so sorry he can't make it tonight. He's gone and broken his metatarsal bone again. But he's brought you this little autographed souvenir.
The Royal Majesties, King Google and Queen Kvetch. King Google and Queen Kvetch. The King and Queen entering. Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend Dandini is here to welcome all of our guests.
I welcome you all who've come to the ball to dance through our hall, but try not to fall. And now we shall dine. Don't guzzle the wine. And soon we shall dance without care, so the prince may choose his lady fair. Fellow guests, would you care to join me in song?
He welcomes us all.
We've come to the ball. We'll dance through the hall and try not to fall. And soon we shall dine and guzzle the wine. And soon we shall dance without care. How he kicks me as his lady fair.
His Royal Highness, Prince Charming!
Good evening. Oh, Dandini! Has she arrived yet?
I'm afraid not, Your Highness.
What can be keeping her? I'm afraid if she doesn't show up soon, I know I'm just going to burst. How I wish you could have seen her. She's the most beautiful girl in the whole world.
And you're quite sure she told you she was the Baron Hardup's daughter? I mean, the ones I saw looked like the leftovers from last week's dinner.
Oh, Dandini. Now, keep a sharp lookout for her and let me know the moment she arrives. I must pay little attention to some of our other guests.
Wow, he has got it badly.
The Baron and Baroness Hardup and their lovely ever so coquettish daughters, Asphyxia and Euthanasia. And Mr. Amherst and Mr. Hall.
Where is she?
Hello, Brainy, I'm here.
Out of the way, Impulsive. He's mine. Come on, pretty. Let's swing it.
Lovely woman! I'm afraid you've made a terrible mistake. I am Prince Charming's valet. This is Prince Charming.
Oh, sparrow legs over there. But in the woods, you said that Oh, no.
I knew it all the time. Come along, Pretty. Let's discuss our wedding plans.
Unhand me at once, woman! How dare you lay your hands on
Oh,
me?
excuse them, you wash up, is it? Their father's bad news coming out.
Very well, but let it not occur again. Come, Dandini, we'll go into the other room.
Come, Dandini. We'll go into the other room. Who does he think he is? Justin Timberlake?
Oh, don't upset yourself, darling. One day you'll find out that some people have no manners at all.
Say that again.
Yes, now what we have to do is to think of a way to make him propose to one of you. Yes. Now let's go to the garden and we'll go marriage. Come on.
I wonder what they're up to.
Oh, no, Bubba, it's so noble.
But why have they gone into the garden?
Ah, to frighten the bats away.
If you ask me, there's something brewing out there.
Oh, by the looks of those three, it's probably a cauldron.
Princess Caristo!
It can't be. It's impossible.
Princess, welcome to the castle. I am Prince Charming.
Prince Charming, but I thought, Your Highness.
Allow me to escort you.
Why, thank you.
I'm so glad you came. The evening looked dull before you appeared, and now your presence makes the whole castle look brighter.
Well, that's very kind of you, but I'm afraid I may be intruding, you see. I was not invited as the Princess Crystal.
What is an invitation to someone as beautiful as you? You are welcome to stay for as long as you wish. And now, may I ask you to dance?
You may, and I accept.
Oi, Coco, you might be killing me. I know I shouldn't have worn these shoes. It's all your fault.
Oh, I'm so sorry for getting people. I told you to have those cords removed. And I warned you not to buy those Manolo Atlantic high heels. I mean, just because Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City wears them, that's no reason that you should.
But am I not lovely?
Why, base mare, it's those raging hormones again. Believe me, you should know from such source. But you're lovely, man. You're lovely. Isn't she lovely, audience?
Oi, Coco, give a cook. See what a lovely medley our son Prince Charming is dancing with. Oi, I'm swelling already.
Oh, Guns and Doctor, I was really getting the big boy. I mean, he's walking around all the time with the short skirts and the high heels and with lipstick and with the picture of George Michael on his bedroom
Tell
wall.
me, Coco, do you think that she's a Jewish princess?
Well, I'll tell you, if she makes reservations for dinner, she is.
Oh, we should only climb knockers.
Oh, I'm absolutely exhausted. Do you mind if we rest for a while?
As you wish. We shall adjourn into the conservatory whilst the entertainment takes place.
Your Majesty's honored guests, our good friend Mr. Harry Potter is here on a Hanukkah holiday from Hogwarts, and he has agreed to present us with a magical musical moment. Without further ado, Mr. Harry Potter!
Everybody mess around. That's right. Move around. You too. Here we go. Oh, you can talk about the pit, barbecue, the men were jumping, the people do all mess around. I say, do the mess around. You do the mess around. Everybody do the mess around. Now everybody was just you can let your soul. They did the boogie woogie, they started rolling, they mess around. I declare, do the mess around. That's right, do the mess around. Everybody do the mess around. Now when I say stop, don't you move a bit. When I say go, baby, shake your leg and do the mess around. I declare, do the mess around. That's right, do the mess around. Everybody do the mess around. Now let me hear it, people. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, one more time. That's right, mess around, boy. Now let me hear it, boy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a lovely audience.
Mr. Harry Potter, ladies and gentlemen! And now dinner will be served shortly in the Golden Hall. Would you kindly, in an orderly fashion, take your...
You know, I could have sworn that the princess was my little Cinderella. How could she have been? Oh, how I wish you'd been able to come tonight.
And to think that early this morning I thought I had fallen in love.
In love with whom?
A young girl I met in the woods during the hunt. She didn't realize that I was a prince. In fact, I led her to believe that I was Dandini, my own valet.
Wasn't that wrong of you?
I suppose it was, but it made such a change to be like for myself, and not because I happen to be a prince.
And will you be seeing this girl again?
Oh no, not now that I found you.
I see. Prince Charming has a fickle heart.
Not anymore, I promise you.
Your Highness, oh, I do beg your pardon.
Dandini, allow me to introduce to you the Princess Crystal, and I hope my future bride.
Your Highness.
You wanted me for something?
Yes, I came to tell you that the guests are assembled and that the feast is about to begin.
Then we must come at once. Princess?
He soon changed his tune, from village girl to a princess in one day. Well, the privilege of a prince, I suppose.
Now, remember what I told you? They've all gone!
I knew it! The minute we turn our backs, they shove off and start shoveling food down their throats. Thanks to you and your let's go to the garden, we won't get a bite to eat. And I was so looking forward to having a nice shawarma balafel. I haven't had a good laffa in quite a while.
None of you have you, love? Don't get much laughers round here.
I'm starving, not to mention freezing cold. I'm probably going to catch an nasty cold.
Fall out now.
Cold.
You might as well while you've got the chance. You won't manage to catch the prince, and that's for sure.
Why, you?
Now, quiet! Don't you think it'll be a good idea if you two could practice what you're going to do for the prince tonight?
Oh, all right. But if I don't get a proposal before tonight's through, somebody's going to suffer.
Oh, you'll get the proposal right. They'll propose you go somewhere else to do your torturing.
Torturing? He's going to sing.
Exactly.
Oh, she's going to sing, sorry.
And I suppose you'll be doing your inimitable rendering of the dying duck again? Quack, 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 quack.
Why not?
Well, one look at you performing, and they'll know what it's dying of.
Oh, stop it now, you two. I've just had a marvelous idea.
Oh.
Yes, now, Spixie, wouldn't you like to do something with your sister?
Don't tempt me.
Yes, what I meant is, why not do a double act like Catherine Zeta-Jones and Renee Zellweger in Chicago?
What?
Yes, yes. A combined effort? I don't suppose the prince has ever seen a combined effort before.
I don't know about a combined effort. She looks more like a combined harvester. Ooh.
No, stop it, please!
There you are, the dinner's over.
Oh! None of us have got any dinner. Oh! What are these lot watching? Yeah, look, they've all had a good wash up.
And now let the festivities begin in earnest. Bring in more entertainment.
Young Prince, there's so great. I have a wonderful surprise for you.
A surprise?
Yes.
What is it?
Something that will make you all very happy.
She's going home and taking those two with her.
Oh! Now, my two talented daughters will now entertain for you.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid the entertainment is all been laid on for this evening and we haven't much time.
Oh, it won't take long now. Quickly, girls, show the prince your talents.
Sisters, sisters, they were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm here to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain and sun. Two little faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Woo! Those who see us know that not a thing can come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. No, nobody can. Lord, help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord, help the sister who comes between me and my man. Sisters, ever-loving sisters. Sister, don't come between me and my man.
More. 10 to 12.
Now, I think we'll just slip out and refresh ourselves before we do the encore.
Do something! Get rid of them!
Don't worry, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
And now, the party can really start to come alive. Excuse me, music if you please.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that some people have entered this castle without invitation cards. Please remain where you are so that the footman and myself can come and identify you.
We've got to get out of here. Quick, call the others.
What is it? What is it?
We've been
going on?
spotted. We've got to make a run for it.
Oh, you two.
I can't. I can't.
Come on. You must or we're done for.
All right, but don't blame me.
They've gone! And now the party can really start to come alive. Midnight striking and the night is still young.
Oh no, midnight, I must
go. Nonsense.
Oh, but I must.
But Princess!
Oh, please let me go.
How can I find you again? Princess! Princess! Princess!
Your Highness!
It's no use, Dardini. She seems to have vanished into thin air.
Perhaps one of the guards saw her leave, Your Highness. We'll know in a moment. Well?
There was no sign of Princess Crystal at all, Your Highness. The guardsman saw no one but a young girl in a ragged dress.
But that's impossible. Someone must have seen her.
I found this on the stair, Your Highness.
Dandini, a slipper. It must have fallen off as she ran. Take it. Search the entire land for the person whose foot it came from. Ladies and gentlemen, I swear before all of you that the person this glass slipper fits shall be my future bride. Now hurry and bring her back into my arms. Go, find her. Where is that girl? Where can she be? Not only where, but who is she? Is she some duchess? Or something such as that? I never missed another girl as much as that. We danced so well, we had a ball. My life so sweet has turned to gold. Where is that girl? My trembling heart in a whirl. Oh, where and who is that girl? Oh, where and who is that girl?
I've never been so embarrassed in all my life, being chased out of a royal ball.
Just about getting on so well with the prince, too. What are you kidding? The prince couldn't keep his eyes off of me all night. Oh, I'm not surprised. Can't see anything like you outside the zoo.
Oh, people, the only one that drinks looked after that gorgeous Princess Crystal.
Some folks have a strange idea of beauty, don't they? They may be in, but that's where it's at.
Well, we thought you looked smashing, didn't we, Jones?
Oh, like a dream. More like a nightmare, if you ask me.
But I thought there was something very strange about her.
Yeah, there still is.
Fool, I meant the other one.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I think I've seen that Princess Crystal somewhere before.
Oh, don't be silly, Medusa. After all, how many princesses do you know?
She wasn't a princess when I knew her. She was, let me think.
If you ask me, it looked like a cleaned-up version of that little drip Cinderella.
No, that's impossible. Answer the question.
That's it, Cinderella.
You asked your tiny man. How could it be? We left her at home scrubbing out the kitchen, didn't we?
We thought we did. Now let's get back to the mansion quickly.
But Medusa, the princess came in a golden coach, wearing a beautiful dress and slippers made of glass. How would Cinderella get anything like that?
I don't know, but I intend to find out. And in any case, if it wasn't that scruffy little ragamuffin of yours, why do you look so guilty, eh? Now, we're going to go back to the mansion, and if she's not there, I'll have your guts for garters.
Medusa, wait!
Oh, we're all on our own.
With two men.
Can I go? Don't go. Don't go. So young, and I'm so beautiful.
Come to your little passion flower.
Sorry, I can't stand passion flowers.
I got hay fever.
Come back to my boudoir with me, and I'll show you my piece de resistance.
What's that?
It's a great big barber's pole placed over my bed.
What's that for?
To remind me how many close shaves I've had.
Ew!
Oh, you've had one this morning, darling. Your beard's showing through. Stick with me, kiddo. I'll show you what a real woman's made of. A woman's teeth should be like stars.
Don't yours come out ignite?
Her face is lovely like a flower,
More like cactus by the side.
a woman's smile makes them dream.
They dream of running away.
A woman's kiss should give men joy.
Your kiss would make men gay.
Her breath should smell like perfume sweet.
That all the toilets smell.
And every night is paradise.
Oh, I think more likely hell.
A woman's voice sounds like the birds.
Sound of nasty crows.
Her entrance in a room delights.
But far more when she goes.
There is nothing like a woman.
There is nothing like a woman.
What a dreary world would be without that special woman's touch. Without the she that goes with he. Oh, how awful.
Yes, how awful. They should make these goats unlawful.
There is nothing like a woman.
You see, I told you she'd be here.
What is it? What's wrong?
Nothing. Look at the state of this kitchen. Tidy it up. It's an absolute disgrace. And make us some supper while you're about it. I'm going to lie down. I've got a shocking headache after all this lot. Oh.
Cinders,
Yeah.
I brought you back a little piece of cake.
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
Cinders,
Yeah?
were you, did you, oh, never mind.
Never mind what?
I thought I saw you at the ball tonight. Silly of me, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Anyway, you best tidy up the kitchen before your stepmother gets back. I'll go and get change, and then I'll come and help you make the supper.
Oh, poor Daddy. If only I could tell him the truth.
And what are you doing, sly little cat?
What have I done?
Take that and that!
Why?
You look like the princess, that's why!
Ferret-faced little creep.
And why shouldn't I look like the princess?
Because you're nothing but a scruffy little kitchen maid, that's why!
And you haven't any manners.
And you're uglier than she is!
And you're uglier than I... What do you mean she's uglier than I am?
Well, dear, it's one of the penalties of age. You can't keep your looks forever, can you? Look at that face. It looks like a squeezed orange.
Oh, that's a lie. I've got the face of a saint.
Yes, a Saint Bernard.
And what are you sniggering at, big mouth?
Nothing.
Well, how about laughing this one off?
Hey, guess what?
Button.
Dandini and that Prince Charming are back in the village. They're looking for a woman.
Send them up here.
Said a woman and not a nervous breakdown.
What do they want, Button?
I don't know, but they said I hear that the prince fell in love with a beautiful woman at the ball tonight. But she ran away, and nobody knows who she was. But she left a glass slipper on the stairs. And the prince says that whoever it is going to marry her.
Marry her?
Yes, I don't suppose it.
Oh, my shoe. He's found my shoe.
What do you mean your shoe? It's my shoe. I distinctly remembered it falling off as it ran up the stairs.
That wasn't your shoe. Those were your teeth.
It's my shoe. Yours wouldn't fit, remember? You had to wear the boxers. It's mine.
Scissors!
Scissors! Oh, scissors!
I suppose you won't be needing me. I'm going.
Buttons? Buttons! Oh, Buttons, come back! If it hadn't been for you, I'd never have been the Princess Crystal.
So I was right. Cinderella was Princess Crystal after all. I'll have to warm my poppets.
Oh, Buttons.
Oh, Cinder's love, what's wrong?
Oh, Daddy's Buttons. He's gone away and left us. He thinks we won't be needing him any longer.
Of course we shall. Now, don't you worry. I'll go and get him back myself.
Cinderella, my sweet little stepdaughter. Mumsy has a teeny-weeny job for you.
Pardon?
Wash your great lug holes out, you big... I mean, Mumsy has a surprise for her very favorite daughter. Haven't you, Mumsy Wumsy?
Come along.
Why?
We want you to do something for us, dearest. Yes, come here, be a good girl.
Stand still or I'll break your arm!
To the attic with her! Yes, quickly before the prince comes.
There's no use screaming for help, Princess!
Because no one can hear you, Princess! And if anybody's going to get the prince, we'll make quite sure it isn't you! Let's go to the attic with her! Away with her!
Can marry a rotten old prince? See if I can. There's plenty of other women who'd marry a kind-hearted, intelligent, handsome fella like me. Ain't that right, kids? Yeah! Britney Spears would marry me in a minute, mind you. Hey, she'd divorce me in a minute, too. Anyway, why should I worry about her and that Prince Charming of hers? She'll get fed up of living in a castle, wearing designer clothes, holidays on the French Riviera, waiting on hand and foot. Don't you worry. One day she'll come running to me and she'll say, Buttons, Buttons, I need your help. I need your help. And I'll say, Buttons, it's fairy liquid. You mustn't keep imagining one Cinderella needs you desperately. No, she doesn't. She's got a moany old prince now. If you don't return to her aid, she will never marry the prince. They've locked her in an attic room, and so when the prince comes to call, she will be unable to try on the slipper of crystal. Well, I don't care. Why should I worry about her? It's me that loves in this, not him. Anyway, if he runs away without finding her, she might decide to marry me after all. Listen, Buttons, if you truly love Cinderella, you'll hasten to her aid. Think well. Her happiness rests in your hands. I can't. I mean, you ought to ask me. Remember your promise. Hang on, fingers! I'm coming! Woo! Oh, dear Buttons, he's so in love with Cinderella. But it is written that she must marry another. And now we must return to the mansion to see what happens.
Quickly! They're coming up the path!
I'll let them in.
No, I'll do it. We don't want your face to frighten them away. Oh, that's them.
Here they are! Oh, Your Highness!
Oh, my slipper! You found my slipper!
Your slipper?
Ignore him, darling. Ignore her, darling. It's quite obvious that such a dainty little slipper belongs to me.
We should settle the argument by letting you try it on.
She's always trying it on.
Oh, hand it over.
Footman?
Oh, I know why they call him the footman.
Really?
Yes, because he's always carrying the slipper.
Now, who's to be trying it on first?
Me! Asphyxia, I think. We'll wait till last.
I'll sit on this chair.
Get careful! They only support up to half a ton.
Push! Push! Ow!
I'm afraid your foot is too large.
Rubbish! It's the slipper that's too small. Bring me a larger size.
I'm afraid it's this one or nothing.
Oh, wait. Let me take my sock off. Now, where's that slipper again? Oh,
let the other one try now.
Out of the way, fatness! Make room for the future princess!
As if it's going to...
It fits! It fits! Start writing the invitations! Bring out the crown!
My precious!
Wait a minute. I think there's something fishy going on here. I knew it wasn't hers. She's got so many varicose veins on her legs. The last time she went to a fancy dress ball, she won first prize as a road map.
Saved! And now we'll try the slipper on your real foot. Impossible.
Wait! There's something stopping my foot from going right in!
Yes, they're called toes.
Wait a moment, darling. Mummy will fix it.
Come, Dandini.
Watch your foot, dear. Save me for your own good. We won't hurt for long.
Well, Dandini, that looks like that. We've searched the entire land, and the slipper seems to fit no one. Our search is hopeless. We'd better return to the castle.
One moment, Your Highness. Didn't you once say that you were under the impression that the Baron Hardup had 3 daughters?
That's right! The girl in the woods! Dandini, is it possible? Ah! Oh, help!
A moment, Your Highness.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes?
Didn't you say you had 3 daughters?
No,
3 daughters?
No,
No, only one! Me!
These 2.
Hey, here's Cinders.
Cinderella!
Cinderella?
This is Baron Hardup's daughter.
I thought you said there were no other daughters.
There aren't. She's just a kitchen maid.
No, she's not. This is Baron Hardup's real daughter. Ain't that right, kids? Yeah.
Dandini, it's her. I know it is.
We'll soon see when she tries the slipper on. Come, Cinderella. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, Mummykins, it's going to fit her!
Footman!
The slipper!
It shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Now she won't be able to try it on. What a shame.
But it was hers. It was.
Yes, it was.
But how can we be sure?
Wait. Where's she going?
She'll never join that together with you, who?
She's coming back.
Here's the other slipper. Oh, it's identical. And it fits. Cinderella, I claim you as my bride.
What's going on here?
Cinderella's going to marry the prince, and we're all going to be punished for all the horrible things we've been doing to her. There!
Yeah, it jolly well serves you right.
Oh, don't cry, Mother. Don't cry, Mother.
Why?
I said don't cry, Mother.
Oh.
I happily forgive you for everything you've done for me, for how can I see someone so unhappy when I'm so wonderfully happy myself?
Oh, Cinders!
And as for Buttons, my own darling Buttons, you will come to the castle with me, and anything you want will be yours for the asking.
And what about those 2?
What are we going to do about them?
Oh! Mercy! Mercy! Please don't kill us.
We were only so nasty because we were jealous of you.
You're so pretty, and we're so ugly.
We're so sorry. Please forgive us.
I forgive you.
Please don't have us executed.
Oh, throw us into jail.
I forgive you.
Oh, please don't banish us.
Or send us back to the Mercat,
I
sweetheart.
said I forgive you.
We heard you the first time, dearie. This is our last chance to get a Best Supporting Actress award.
So everything's worked out fine at last. And my little Cinderella will no longer be a poor baron's daughter, but the wife of this cross-dresser, Prince Charming.
And just to show you how sorry we all are, I and my daughters will personally write out all the wedding invitations.
Splendid.
In that case, We have a little invitation of our own, haven't we, Youthy?
You mean excuse us?
Yeah, we just have to pop round to Mr. Eldon's house and pick up some furniture.
Wait! Come back! Running across the rest of the euthanasia.
I love happy endings.
מה לעשות?
So, Cinderella and the prince are together at last. And from this moment on, the story of their love will pass into legend, and their names will be remembered forever. To the castle we must away to prepare for joyous wedding day. Look for the silver lining whene'er a cloud appears in the blue. Remember somewhere the sun is shining.